Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. I'm back with our collective message. This needs to go up just a little bit. Awesome. All right, so we are ready to go. Okay, so today we have angel number 300, which is growth and expansion, and something's about to, life is about to change. So that's awesome. It's a powerful sign from your angels that you're on the right path and you're doing things into accordance with your divine powers. And then it indicates growth. It's asking you to be ready for a positive change. Aren't we all? Like, come on, let's go. And then let's see. Angel number 300 is a cue from divine to focuses that you need to respect people who are behind your success. And angel number 300 can often show up when you're feeling low and far away from spiritual growth, but it's a sign that you're proceeding higher. And then it's also perhaps one of the most powerful spiritual numbers. It's completing change. It can completely change the course of your life, taking you on a positive journey. And also reminds you to listen to your intuition and messages that are coming from your divine realm and ancestors. It also is a signal to pay attention or to get your attention, to make you notice things. It's a time to listen and follow your guides, like follow your intuition and your heart. Angel number 300 is an encouragement of hope, faith, trust, and achievements from your angels. Your angels are urging you to look forward in your life. Ooh, I dig it. So this is really great. Angel number 300, growth and expansion. Let me pull this back up. That way I can see you guys. Jamie, I love you. Thank you. Okay, let me move my letter out of the way. All right, let's get into it. What do we have for the collective on growth and expansion? What is it that we need to know? On the bottom of the deck, we have conclusions are within reach. This is the full moon eclipse. And then we have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Let's see. Somebody might be bored at this time. Somebody unexpected also might drop by you guys' house over the weekend. I don't know why that's important, but I don't know if you know them or not. But it's going to be like a random knock on the door. What was this? We have triumph coming in, but it's sideways. You guys are working through something. I feel like you guys are being triumphant over your fears because it looks like it's racing into working through your fears. You guys are coming out of conflict. Like you guys aren't feeling defeated anymore. I feel like you guys are coming out of that being conflicted within oneself. Or just steering clear of like people who bring in a lot of drama. Like you're no longer with the BS is what I just heard. I dig it. What else do we have? That did somersaults. The waiting game. You guys might feel like you're doing somersaults and going nowhere, like you're spinning in place, but reality, you guys are moving forward and growing something very prosperous, like very beautiful. Let me move this forward a little bit. Yeah, that's better. I can see. So this is good. You guys are no longer conflicted and you're on your way on your journey. Things are just taking time. I feel like you guys are being patient. I feel like you guys are no longer sacrificing yourself to make others happy. Steer clear of temptations though, but there is a new partnership coming in. There's some kind of new alliance. I don't know if this is work or if it's like a relationship or something of that nature. But it could be a temptation to go back to somebody. You don't need to because you sacrificed yourself a lot for them. Leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? Not all oldies are goodies is what I just heard. Spirit's funny. I just heard old is musty. Okay, so don't go back to the past. But I feel like if that's the thing, that's something that you guys are no longer conflicted over. Here we go again. There's a unity, a partnership, 2 of Cups. There's something new coming in. You guys might be collaborating with somebody, some kind of new connection, but it's not quite yet because it's sideways, right? There was something about this connection that just wasn't balanced. There was kind of maybe, broken communication there, or maybe there's somebody new that could be coming in. That is going to have really good communication, right? Whatever this is, you're going to be, triumphant over it, like some kind of new partnership, or, you know what I mean? This could be business. It could be, possibly just rebuilding relationship with your family is what I just heard. Or possibly this is just, a business partnership, right? Whatever this is, there's something that you guys are curious about. What is this about? A conclusion are in reach. Maybe somebody's cutting off a partnership, ending a partnership. There's something in the upright and landed straight on conflict. You guys are being really triumphant. The Chariot landed sideways on being triumphant. So, I mean, that's kind of funny. There's a new opportunity coming in towards you guys as well. Something you guys are working really hard at. You're really doing your due diligence here, right? You guys have high standards and you're not settling for less. You guys are being very meticulous in the things that you want. You're not giving into those things. You guys are using self-control here. This could be what this waiting game is, because you guys are going on the right path. You're steering in the correct journey and you're being very self-disciplined. You're using that self-control, and this is what's moving you on to being successful here. There's also something of that nature, like, this is falling right on the unity, the 2 of Cups, being triumphant, working through your fears. You guys are choosing to be happy with this 4 of Cups here, and you're accepting yourself. But I also feel like you're really becoming in tune to the intuition, right? You're being aware of the people and the things around you. Like, you can tune into people's true intentions is what I just heard. Any new is good for you. I dig it. Right? New job, new car, new home, new person, the new. Ace of Cups, following that intuition here. There's something new coming in, some new feelings coming in. This could be what you guys have that high standard. Like, you're no longer conflicted on the things that you want. You have high standards and you don't care what other people think about that. I heard somebody say that, ooh, you're bougie. You're not bougie. You just know what you want, right? You're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. You're following your intuition, right? I just heard my spirit guides got me. It's like you're pouring into your cup here. Your cup is overflowing and it's guided by spirit. You guys aren't ignoring your intuition and sacrificing yourself just for like a good time. It's a short time, but a good time. And you don't have time for that. That's funny. All right. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, you guys are no longer dealing with the conflict here. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys kind of, like, you respect somebody else's differences, right? It's like you're not going to compete with somebody else. I also feel that there might be a little bit of conflict coming at you guys, but it's kind of like you stay in reality. It's like, look, agree to disagree here is what I just heard. But that's also what's making you successful, because you're not going to, you guys aren't in that mindset of, spinning your wheels is what I'm seeing. Kind of like, it's not going to work out. Somebody's like, just really, they like to freaking bicker and argue. You know what I mean? You guys are releasing that. You're releasing all that past chaos and past people that were like that kind of just made you like feel like you were stuck. But I feel like you released that, and that's what's moved you guys forward. That's what you guys are being triumphant over, getting out of that energy, that kind of like stale energy, and just really like being happy by yourself. You know what I mean? Loving yourself. I feel like you have to love yourself, which is what I just heard, before you can love others, because you can't truly, be in a healthy relationship unless you love yourself. But I also see there's these temptations here. I feel like you guys are being tested and tempted. It's kind of like same situation, different face, but you guys are seeing through it. This is the Page of Cups here. There's something that is a happy surprise, right? Somebody could be coming in, some kind of immature energy trying to offer you their cup. But I don't feel like it's your guys' cup of tea, is what I just heard. I feel like this is where this growth and expansion is coming in. I feel like you guys have really grown within yourselves, kind of like you've leveled up within your own. And you're not willing to go down a level. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Yeah, you guys aren't willing, like you see through the dishonesty, you see through the conflict. You're no longer willing to deal with it. You're no longer in that energy of, you know what I mean? People that can't take accountability for their own actions. I feel like that's kind of like where this waiting game is coming in, right? You guys have self-control, you have that discipline, you're moving forward, you know what you want, you're being meticulous, right? You're pouring into your own cup, you're no longer conflicted, you're being triumphant over kind of like standing and working through those fears, standing up for those things that you want. And I feel like you've worked through your fears and dealing with the things from the past that you're not taking it on to the future. But I feel like it's also a test. You're no longer willing to sacrifice yourself for others, but you're also being tempted with like new partnerships and things of that nature. But I also feel like your solar plexus chakra is lighting up, like it's no longer blocked. You know what I mean? So you're not willing to deal with these disruptions in your life, because all it does is disturb your peace. It disrupts your life, right? I do see that there is a celebration coming in. And that's kind of like, that's going to be your celebration, right? Dealing with people, whether it's friends, whether it's in business, that aren't these deceptive, dishonest people. That's not people that can't take accountability for their actions. That's what you guys are going to work through. Like, you're standing up for yourself. You're working through those fears of just kind of like, not necessarily being confrontational, but being like, look, you know what I mean? Shit happens, but, you know, own up to it. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But at the same time, it's kind of like, especially within the work field, it's kind of like you still have to be like, hey, you know, I made a mistake. This happened. You know, how do we fix it? You know what I mean? One of those things. And then we have the Page of Wands. Something exciting is coming in. I feel like you guys feel really free, and that's where the celebration's coming in, because you're no longer having yourself tied down by dishonest people, because you can see through it. You have that enlightenment and that intuition, and you've really worked hard on those things for yourself, right? It's just really, honestly, like you guys aren't putting up with that, and that's kind of the conclusions you're in reach. That's what it's about, right? Your commitment is being tested. I feel like it's a commitment to yourself and your own growth is what's being tested here. It's kind of like, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want this, like, you know, 10 of cups, this happily ever after? Are you willing to waste your time because you're like, oh, I'm lonely? I feel like you guys are getting out of the energy that, oh, I'm lonely type energy, like needing somebody around you, being codependent. You guys are standing within your own. I feel like you're comfortable within that, right? You guys are really secure. We have the 4 coins. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands here in reverse. And we also have the 7 of Cups, which is you have a lot of choices coming in. You have dreams and things of that nature. But I also feel like the answers that you want, like you guys have, you know, really kind of like rested, rejuvenated your mind. I heard your mind, body, and soul is like rejuvenated. You guys are in line. You're connected. So you're no longer, like, you're not going to let somebody come in and make you unbalanced here, right? There's something here. It's like you guys are secure, right? It's like you guys are in control of the situation. You're really comforted in where you're at. You're standing strong, right? You have compassion for others, but at the same time, it's kind of like, if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. You're not going to let somebody come in that's kind of like not supportive of you, not supportive of your dreams, doesn't like uplift you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying worship you. You're always like, oh, you're so good. Oh, you're so good. Not like that, but you know what I mean? Like a supportive type energy. Somebody that's it's kind of like anything that kind of disturbs your peace, throws your household off. You guys aren't willing to deal with that, because the fact is, like, you guys are now secure in where you're at here, right? You guys, you know, I feel like you have this control over kind of like your balance within, like, your spending habits, your balance within yourself. You've become like, you're no longer falling into those insecurities of needing somebody to kind of like boost that self-esteem, because you're self-confident now. And that's what you guys have been working on. That's that overcoming these fears and things of that. What these conclusions are within reach are about. It's like you're being tested to see if you're going to fall, to see if you're ready to have this thing that you want, this new relationship, this new, like, are you going to fall back into the same cycles? Kind of like the final test is what I just heard. Are you going to let somebody come in your house and just kind of like mooch off of you and everything else just for the sake of having somebody there? I feel that that's what it is, because you guys are going to have like a lot of choices to make, but I feel like you guys overall know what it is that you want. You guys are going after your ambitions and your desires. And if somebody can't complement that, you're no longer willing to bend. It's kind of like either you're lifting me up or you're bringing me down. If you're not lifting me up, you're bringing me down, and I don't have time for that shit. You guys want like equal give and take here. The 6 of coins, right? Somebody that you can equally change the conversation, things that are open. It's like, people doing stuff when you doing stuff for them with no expectations in return. It's kind of like you do it because you care, but at the same time, it's like it's reciprocated, right? It's not one-sided, it's equal. You know what I mean? And that's what's bringing in this. Like, you guys are truly happy. That 10 of Cups, confirmation. And that's what you guys are no longer willing to. It's like you're not going to bend because you've already been through it and you've learned your lessons. And I feel like that's where this growth and this expansion, this is coming in from within, and that self-love, right? You guys have found your peace, right? You're fulfilled. And it's kind of like you're going for your dreams and what's going to make your dreams come true. And either somebody can complement that and they're welcome, or if they don't, then it's kind of like you're moving on about your way because you don't have time. I don't have time for that mess. And underneath that, the 10 of coins, right? Which is kind of, we have the 10 of cups and the 10 of coins, just because you guys have grown so much and you know what you want and you're willing to wait. You're not impatient. You're not impatiently jumping in or being impulsive here, because overall, this is the outcome, right? The 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. You guys having that stable house, going after your dreams, having them come true, having that true love. And if not, you're truly in love with yourself. So either way, you're happy and you're stable. And it's like that, I don't want to say like fairy tale type ending, but you guys, you know what I mean? Like, you're not having or letting people come in and disturb that. Hey, Jojo, how are you? Drinking your coffee? Oh man, that sounds good. I need some more coffee in my life. So overall, this is what's coming in, that 10 of cups and that 10 of pentacles, right? It's like kind of setting that legacy that you want for yourself and your family and having that come in and not being willing to like settle just to pass time. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you're just there to pass time, you're wasting my time. And I see that, you guys really see the value in that. Some of you guys have big plans. Some of you guys might be making big plans to move, but at the same time, you're making these decisions that you need to make and you're standing firm in them and really being triumphant, and not letting, like, not bending or getting guilt tripped into falling back into a past cycle that you might have been fell back into before. Somebody kind of guilt trips and you're like, all right, let's try again, because you feel bad. You're like, no, I'm no longer willing to bend. I dig it. You guys rock. What oracles do we have for the collective? This is amazing. We have get your power back. I feel that's what you guys have done. And then we have no fear. We have gotten that one a lot recently. I feel like you guys are working through a lot of fears lately. And then we also have pray from the heart. And then on the bottom, embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Confirmation. Come on, spirit. And now we have get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You're a child of the divine. So take back your power. I dig it. Have no fear. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings that are holding you back. Boom. Cutting it off. Pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. I feel that that's what's going on. Boom. I dig it. Let's see. What else do we need to know? You know what we're going to do? We're going to grab from this deck because I like this deck. What is it that the collective knows? Some more oracles, please, for their situation. Listen to your heart. We have one more. Yes, that's it. On the bottom, be a beacon. Be an inspiration. Light your way for others. Number 36. 36 might be significant to you guys, or 9s. Then we have listen to your heart. Number 7. Awaken psychic abilities. Tune into the infinite. And then we have number 21, or 3 might be of significance to you guys. Magical crystal cave. Switch on your inner light and bring forward your gifts. A lot of this stuff is talking about your gifts and really following your intuition and just being a beacon of change is what I just heard. I love it. You guys rock. Everybody needs a cup of Joe. I agree. You're so funny. We're going to drink a coffee. I love it. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for subscribing. So on that note, I guess I have to get this cleaned up and get moving. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. I know I still have to do water signs for what's coming for water placements in April. So I will be working on that probably tomorrow or maybe tonight. Depends on how the day goes. Depends on how late it is by the time I get back. But yeah, you guys rock. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That you guys know when I'll be on again next. And as always, you guys stay fabulous, stay awesome, stay blessed. I love you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. And you guys have an epic day. Namaste.